6 signs that it's time to let go of a best friend. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is something that can be quite challenging to address, but it's a part of life that many of us might face at some point. We're talking about the signs that indicate it might be time to let go of a best friend. Remember, these situations are complex, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Let's dive in. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our informative videos. Let's get started. 1. Changing priorities and interests. Life is a journey of self-discovery, and as we evolve, our interests and goals can shift dramatically. This can impact even the closest of friendships. You might notice that the topics you once bonded over no longer spark the same excitement. Conversations might become strained or even feel forced. For instance, if you used to spend hours discussing shared hobbies or dreams but now struggle to find common ground, it's a signal that you and your best friend are headed in different directions. But remember, change is a natural part of life. It doesn't necessarily mean the friendship needs to end. In some cases, open communication can help bridge the gap. You might discover new shared interests or find ways to support each other's individual pursuits. However, if your attempts to reconnect fall flat and the divide continues to grow, it's important to acknowledge that you both deserve relationships that align with your current selves. It's okay to acknowledge that what once was may no longer be, and that doesn't diminish the value of the past you shared. 2. One-sided efforts. A strong, healthy friendship should be a two-way street, where both parties contribute to maintaining the connection. It's completely normal for there to be fluctuations in the level of effort in a friendship from time to time. Life gets busy, and circumstances change. However, if you consistently find yourself being the sole initiator of plans, messages, and get-togethers, it might indicate an imbalance in the relationship. When one person is consistently carrying the weight of the friendship, it can lead to feelings of resentment and hurt. Friendships should be uplifting and fulfilling, not a source of emotional drain. If you notice that your best friend isn't reciprocating your efforts, it's crucial to have an open and honest conversation. Approach the conversation from a place of understanding and vulnerability. Share your feelings and concerns about the imbalance, and give your friend the opportunity to express their perspective. They might be going through challenges that you're unaware of, or they might not realize how their lack of effort is impacting you. However, if after addressing the issue, you see no change and the effort remains disproportionately one-sided, it might be time to reassess the friendship. You deserve to have friends who value your presence and actively invest in the relationship. Remember, letting go doesn't mean you're giving up. It means making space for connections that uplift and appreciate you in return. 3. Toxic behavior. Toxicity can manifest in various ways and can be incredibly damaging to both your emotional well-being and the health of the relationship. Toxic behavior might include constant negativity, belittling comments, manipulation, jealousy, or even passive-aggressive actions. It's essential to recognize these behaviors and acknowledge how they affect your mental and emotional state. One of the key aspects of a healthy friendship is mutual support and uplifting one another. If your best friend is consistently tearing you down or undermining your accomplishments, it creates an environment that erodes your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Another important aspect is communication. If conversations often devolve into arguments or if you're afraid to express your opinions out of fear of their reaction, it's a clear sign that the friendship has taken a toxic turn. Healthy friendships are built on open communication, respect for differing viewpoints, and the ability to resolve conflicts in a constructive manner. Remember, it's not your responsibility to fix or change someone's toxic behavior. While it's natural to want to help your friend, it's essential to recognize your own boundaries and prioritize your well-being. Setting boundaries can mean distancing yourself from the toxic behavior or, in more extreme cases, ending the friendship. 4. Lack of trust and betrayal. Trust is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and when it's compromised, it can have profound effects on the connection you share with your best friend. Trust can be broken in various ways, such as through lies, gossip, and betraying confidences. If you catch your best friend spreading rumors about you or sharing personal information you entrusted them with, it's a clear breach of trust. Betrayal can also come in more subtle forms, like when your friend consistently takes advantage of your kindness or undermines your efforts. These actions erode the foundation of trust that you've built over time. It's important to recognize that trust, once broken, is not easily repaired. Rebuilding trust requires open communication, sincere apologies, and consistent actions over time. If your best friend is unwilling to acknowledge their actions or work towards rebuilding trust, it might be a sign that the friendship has reached a breaking point. 5. Unresolved conflict. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but how it's managed and resolved can significantly impact the health of the friendship. Unresolved conflicts can fester and create a tense atmosphere that negatively affects both parties involved. If you and your best friend find yourselves in a cycle of repeated arguments or disagreements that never seem to get resolved, it's important to pay attention to this pattern. Healthy friendships thrive on open communication, empathy, and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives. If conflicts are met with defensiveness, blame shifting, or avoidance, it can hinder the progress towards resolution and strain the relationship further. Addressing conflict requires a willingness to engage in honest conversations, active listening, and a commitment to finding common ground. It's essential to express your feelings and concerns in a non-confrontational manner and to create a safe space for your friend to do the same. However, if despite your best efforts, conflicts remain unresolved, it could indicate deeper issues within the friendship. Prolonged unresolved conflicts can lead to resentment and emotional exhaustion, making it difficult to maintain a healthy connection. In such cases, it might be worth considering whether the friendship is contributing positively to your life. Ending a friendship due to unresolved conflicts isn't about assigning blame, but rather recognizing that the dynamic may not be conducive to the well-being of either party. 6. Feeling drained. Our sixth and final sign to discuss is when you consistently feel emotionally drained after spending time with your best friend. This is a crucial sign to pay attention to, as friendships should contribute positively to your overall well-being. While all relationships have their ups and downs, if you find that spending time with your best friend leaves you feeling exhausted, anxious, or emotionally depleted, it's important to take a closer look at the dynamics of the relationship. Healthy friendships should be a source of joy, support, and comfort. If being around your best friend consistently feels like a chore or leaves you feeling worse about yourself, it might be a sign that something is amiss. This feeling of emotional drain could be due to a variety of factors, such as constant negativity, lack of empathy, or a toxic dynamic. It's important to evaluate whether the friendship is offering you the positive energy and support you deserve. Reflect on whether the time you're investing is enhancing your life or taking away from it. Your emotional well-being is a precious resource, and it's essential to protect it. Having an open and honest conversation with your best friend about how you've been feeling can be a step towards resolving the issue. They might not be aware of the impact their behavior is having on you, and the conversation could lead to positive changes in the dynamic. However, if the emotional drain continues despite attempts to address the issue, it might be necessary to consider whether the friendship is worth maintaining. Letting go of a friendship that is causing you emotional distress is a valid choice, and it doesn't mean you're giving up or failing. Surrounding yourself with friends who uplift and support you is essential for your mental and emotional well-being. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your happiness and seek out relationships that nurture and energize you. Remember, letting go of a best friend is never an easy decision, and it's okay to mourn the loss of a once strong connection. It's essential to prioritize your own well-being and surround yourself with people who genuinely uplift and support you. If you're experiencing these signs in your friendship, take the time to reflect on whether it's time to let go or seek a healthier path forward. Thank you all for tuning in today. If you've been through a similar situation, feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Take care, and until next time.